All right, so this question is on hot tub store saunas. Matt, my husband is disabled and we need to get a sauna in our home. I know you don't like the hot tub store saunas, but we have one close to us and can go there and be sure we can fit inside comfortably and really want the reassurance of being in person with it. The store salesman wasn't very good and it looks like we are overpaying compared to the list that you have, but we're elderly and can't do this ourselves. Are the saunas listed in my email going to be good for us? Thank you. Man, such a great question. And first of all, I want to issue you an apology. If in any way I have discouraged you from a particular brand, product, uh, anything like that, just because of my dealings with this stuff, I sincerely apologize. In your case, I would absolutely say buy it. The list that you sent me in the email is fine. Let me give you a little bit of context as to why I have a negative taste in my mouth with hot tub stores that sell saunas, drop shipping places. You have to remember there's hundreds and hundreds of these stores across the country. Okay. And the thousands of people that come into contact with them in their local city find me on the internet and send me tons of emails and commentary and direct messages and all this private stuff asking questions. And you'd be shocked to know what the hot tub or sauna salespeople at some of these stores send these folks in email, what they tell them when they go into the store, and their spidey senses are going off, right? So they find a guy on the internet that looks like he has the equipment that they're talking about. A lot of times at the hot tub store, the salespeople, they really haven't had a lot of experience with a ton of different brands because they're only allowed to sell whatever is appropriate for their territory. So that's number one, right? So you get these responses and then people come to me and ask these questions and it's the same thing over and over. It's usually some shtick about some feature that differentiates their product offering in their market versus their competitors that oftentimes has no bearing in reality for your sauna experience. Okay. Number two, they're not allowed to sell other things in that jurisdiction. They're not allowed to sell other things in their territory. So in your local area, they're never going to tell you that some other thing is just as good or better or anything like that because they can't sell it, right? They're stuck. They're locked between a rock and a hard place. Third on the list is that people go in and get pricing for these things and they're marked up beyond belief. You can get the exact same sauna or a replica of it. I mean, we've seen it for years now in the Facebook group for like thousands of dollars less. A lot of times it's a better sauna for less money also. And so, most folks aren't in your situation. For your situation, I sincerely apologize. You got to understand that the information that I put out is for the majority of folks who I come across, every day with the same stuff over and over and over. And it wears me out sometimes, right? I just get tired of it. It's the same thing with these drop shippers. They open up an e-commerce store. They don't have any inventory. There's no retail showroom. There's no nothing. They run ads on Facebook and they sell you the exact same thing that you can buy elsewhere online. And they say that you get better service and you're going to get a better price. And then they relabel the saunas to make it their own brand when it's not. They're just a dealer of some company that lets them be a drop shipper. They have no specialized experience. They have nothing. And a lot of these guys, even if they have a retail storefront, they've just used a couple of different saunas that have come across their showroom floor to be demos, right? How could you honestly compare something that you've never used before, or you haven't used something like it, or you've never been able to experience, that particular brand? A lot of these people aren't even willing to do so because they can't sell them. So why would they want to do that? They have no vested interest to get this stuff in their store, to go and try stuff, right? This is their job. They work at a store. Their whole livelihood depends on, this thing and this dealer agreement and their territory and what they're allowed, all this jazz. So it gets really old because I'm answering the same questions. Half of it is malarkey, like complete baloney, just doesn't even make any sense. And it's steering people in the wrong direction. And two, very rarely do you see great deals. You see it once in a while in the Facebook group. Like I could count on one hand the number of times per year somebody gets a great deal from a hot tub store. And then everyone else calls that place and they're like, oh no, sorry, you have to live here. We can't ship it. Our dealer agreement doesn't allow us to ship anywhere besides our local area. We have to install it for you. Da, 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 da. So I go on and on and on about this. I just kind of wanted to give you some personal information as to why I talk like that, why I seem irritable about it half the time. And in your case, I would absolutely say buy it. No way, shape, or form could I ever say anything to you about considering something else. I mean, what, you want a semi truck to bring, a sauna for you and your husband to install after you told me that it's not something you can do? You don't want to arrange for some type of white glove setup or hire a handyman or see if you need an electrician or just all these things. And the hot tub store is going to take care of it for you. And you're also saying that you can, like, your budget allows for overpaying for something for the convenience and for knowing that you guys can go there and check it out and be sure, all this stuff. I could never, ever, ever tell you not to do something like that. Not in good conscience. I just, in this case, you should absolutely buy that. You should absolutely not consider anything else. This sounds like it's going to be the best fit for you and your husband. And I would be concerned if I said anything else, because if on the off chance that you ordered something online and you're not able to assess it, or you're not able to, manhandle it or do something like that, or something goes wrong with a handyman, or you can't hire an electrician, or this, that, and the other, this is the best fit for you, right? Even if I personally don't like the saunas, even if I think you're overpaying for them, even if I think there's a better option out there for you, excuse me, I need to sneeze, but I won't. Pardon me. Even if I think, there's something out there that might work better for you, I can't in good conscience tell you to check it out or even mention anything, because for your situation, this is the best thing for you. You need to go ahead and move forward with exactly what you sent me in your email. Don't listen to these people on the internet. I saw your other screenshot. Do not listen to people in the Facebook group. Don't bother checking out, the fancy brand that they said and the app controller. Just do what you've already picked out. I think you're on the right track, and I think that'll be the best fit for you. And I would be concerned if things, like, it's very, very critical for you to have that person really walking you through the entire thing. Like, that the model that you stepped in the store with him, that you guys could fit comfortably, and it's not anything weird, is going to be the one that they install into your house. And you can pay for the convenience of having somebody come in and set it up for you. They hire the electrician, they take care of everything. You should absolutely do this, and in no way, shape, or form would I want to talk you out of it. So that's my take on it. I'll respond to your email. I'm going to include a little clip of this video in case there's somebody else out there, like you. Just want to make it really clear that there are certain exceptions. There are times when you should buy a sauna from a hot tub store or somewhere else, and it doesn't matter what anyone says on the internet. You have to do what's right for you. And in this case, this is the right thing for you.